Hello there guys and girls, this is the Brush Prince. We're on a Total War Attila tournament match. It's going to be Scourge of God tournament number 1, round 1. Match between Dzambal of USSR clan and is playing as the Huns and Gojira in control of the Franks. So again, this is the Scourge of God tournament number 1 hosted by Maximus. So do check out his channel. I'm going to leave a link to it in the description. So yeah, Franks versus Huns, interesting for sure. Huns definitely have, I believe, an infantry advantage and a cavalry disadvantage, as weird as that sounds, because the Huns have the Ur warriors, which just destroy infantry basically. But anyway, I'm just gonna go over the builds. Let's put it in slow motion. Let's see what the Franks have. So we see 2 Germanic horsemen, bronze 3 on the right, 2 Germanic horsemen, bronze 3 on the left as well, so decent units. Then we see some Sacra Francisca descent, 3 of those, no upgrades it seems. A Frankish general, he is the Fear general. And in terms of spears, he has 1 on each flank. Those are Germanic spearmen. As for his main sword contingent, we see 4 Royal Anstrucciones, so he has very few swords. Now as for the Huns, let's see what they have. So the general is a Hunnic warlord general. He is he doesn't have any abilities. I guess he must have forgot to put on his abilities and his general unit bugged, so that can be massive, I suppose. In terms of skirmishes, let's see, 3 step bows. These guys are alright, not too good but alright. See, he has 1 knock horse on each flank. These guys are not armed with spears, so they're not too good against the cavalry, despite their insane cost, but they absolutely wreck infantry, that's for sure. He has a step raider over here. This guy, again, very good against infantry, but or actually no, they have spears, my bad, but they're still just light, so not too good against cavalry despite having the spears. For his main line up front, we see a lot of steppe tribespeople, 4 steppe tribespeople. Behind those we have some mix of a lot of swords. Let's see. So I believe we have 4 Ur warriors over here, all bronze 1. On the flanks we see Hunnic dismounted warband, and supported by chosen Ur warriors. So the chosens are again bronze 1, and the Hunnic dismounted warband have no upgrades basically. So this is a very strong infantry contingent for the Huns, and again the Huns have decent infantry, so it's a good idea to bring a build like this, I think. So yeah, we'll see how this one works out for the Huns here as Gojira advances, but Gojira has got a pretty decent force as well. If he uses his cavalry correctly, he's going to wreck these units. And as you can see, most of these units do not even have, they don't even have javelins, which is a huge problem for Dzambal, because javelins or darts or whatever, they would do really well against the cavalry, but right now the cavalry of the Franks can just charge in, pull out, charge in, pull out, and destroy all these units. And if you look at the units, the Huns, while they are strong against infantry, they have a lot of melee attack, melee damage, and again the Ur warriors have a hidden +20 bonus against infantry. I mean, it's the problem with that is just look at their health, look at their armor. It's not too great. So yeah, same thing with the Hunnic dismounted warband, and the steppe tribespeople will just die. So could be a problem for the Huns here, and his cavalry is just useful mostly against infantry. It's gonna be difficult for the Huns to pull this one off, I think, but we will see if he can, of course. Germanic horseman flanking for the Franks right now. He's gonna move his spears up because he wants to make sure that the no-course can't kill him. The no-course want to start engagement against the Germanic horseman, which I feel is a mistake. He should be going for the infantry because his cavalry is not as strong as oh, the Frankish general going in for a nice charge into the steppe tribespeople. Now he can get out of here. These guys Wow, look at the steppe tribes people getting wrecked. And this is using shield wall. Yeah, the Royal Instrucciones might be in shield wall, which is not a bad idea, because they need to hold against the Urs. Rapid advance activated on chosen Ur warriors here. They're gonna catch the Germanic spearmen. Germanic horsemen here taking some damage, so this isn't the best engagement for the Franks, but just look at these Sacra Franciscas. They're gonna go for another charge. No, they're going to disengage. But look at all this. These steppe tribes people are routed off the field, and they barely did anything. I guess it's gonna allow the Urs to wreck them, though. Here come the Urs charging into the Royal Instrucciones. Frankish general, though, destroying steppe raiders. I mean, all these forces on the flanks are just going to get destroyed. Look at all this cavalry that that the Franks have. Of course, the infantry is dying, which is a massive problem, but it's gonna do a bit of damage, and it's gonna hold. Of course, here getting a nice charge, but again, no bonus against cavalry. Here comes this cav charge, Sacra Francisca charge. It's going to be massive. Starting to get the kills onto this chosen Ur warrior. Just watch the kills pile up. Poor chosen Ur warrior. And now a lot of cav still on the field for the Franks, which is going to mop up all these swords basically. The Seppos have been untouched. Oh, Germanic spearmen going to get charged by no course, but the spearmen are not braced, so they're going to take a lot of initial damage. And here this Ur warrior is going to end up losing to Germanic horsemen, but these guys have to be pulled out at some point. You can see Sacra Francisca here doing a lot of damage. Still the Frankish general on the field, but we don't see flaming arrows used by the steppe bows, which is a mistake, because they would do very well against the general. They killed a lot of the general unit, but could have killed much more, I think, if they were using flaming shot, but they were not.
Men have given up and are running for their lives.
Now the general, the Frankish general, is gonna get a lot of kills in melee here. But you see that there's not a lot of units left on the field for both players, and mostly cavalry for the Franks. And cavalry is going to destroy these swords, but ooh, the general of the Franks is gone off the field, as you can see here. He has been routed, and this Germanic horseman is also gonna get killed. So
the enemy has killed our general.
ooh, general is gone for the Franks. This is looking really bad for the Franks, but the scav charge into the Ur warriors is going to be massive. Well, actually, it's not looking very bad for the Franks, despite the balance of power, I guess. I think the Franks may actually be able to win this with proper cav charges, because he still has this unit that's basically full. This chosen Ur warrior, 3 men left and steady. That doesn't make sense. This cav charge here, though, going to wreck these units, but now it's going to get shot by the steppe bows. So the steppe bows definitely have made their presence felt. And if they were using flaming shot, they could have easily won this, I feel. Ooh, more cav charges into these Ur warriors, going to destroy them. The Sacra Francisca, such strong units. Oh, the general is dead for the Huns. This unit is going to rout. The Germanic spearman is going to die. All these units are routing off the field for the Huns, and indeed, there they go. So it looks like the Franks are going to end up taking the game. Pretty close game and down to the wire, but just look at these Sacra Francisca, killing so many Ur warriors. Very, very nice. And the Germanic horsemen also quite efficient, and the Frankish general. Frankish general kind of got wasted at the end though, so you need to use it better. And as you can see here, the cavalry of the Huns, not too great. I mean, I'm talking about the heavy cav here. Their light cav is actually pretty good, but the heavy cav is underwhelming, I should say. The bows did a lot of damage despite the low kills. Mostly they did damage onto the cav, and they could have done even more if they were using flaming arrows. Yeah, of course the Urs killed a lot, and the chosen Urs as well. Steppe tribes people kind of like got sent in first to die, I guess, and take the javelins, which wasn't a bad idea. Hunnic Warlord didn't do much either. But yeah, that is a game, so Hope you guys and girls enjoyed. If you want to see more, don't forget to comment or subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. Share the video, and I'll see you next time.